At 6, a very revealing story of the war in Ukraine from a Dartmouth man and former veteran. NBC 10's John Perrick is in the studio with why he dropped everything to join the Ukrainian army. John.
Sam, Anthony Delgado was working at a Planet Fitness in Dartmouth this time last year. He had a fiance, but he was paying close attention overseas. And as millions were fleeing Ukraine, Delgado decided to drop everything here and rush in.
We're fighting for the greater good.
Anthony Delgado, call sign Shades. He's a U.S. veteran and recently spent time fighting in Iraq and Syria.
This is my level 4 ballistic helmet. It has my call sign on it.
In March, Delgado changed uniforms.
This is the Ukrainian resistance patch right here.
He joined Ukrainian forces.
I didn't know what I was walking to when I went into Ukraine, but I did it because I felt it was right.
From March to July, Delgado worked as a light infantry drone operator for the Ukrainian army, hunting down Russian forces from above in the Donetsk region.
The operation was hairy. It made Iraq and Syria seem like a day spa.
Today, there's approximately 500 American veterans on the ground in Ukraine, and the State Department says over 70 Americans have been killed in action.
The guys are losing their lives for what they believe in.
Delgado has fought in war zones throughout the globe since he first joined the U.S. military in 1996. But he says Ukraine is by far the most brutal combat he's seen.
My advice is if you have not been in the military, do not go to Ukraine. You do not belong there.
You dropped everything and you went to Ukraine. Why?
Well, we all saw the mass executions that the Russians were committing, the atrocities that they were committing. If I'm able-bodied and I'm going to stand up for the greater good, that's what I'm going to do. And I risked it all, and I did it, and I'm proud of it, and I wouldn't change anything.
Delgado left Ukraine in July and is now living in the Veterans Transition House in New Bedford, adjusting to civilian life. Live in studio, John Perrick, NBC 10 News.
Katie, happening today, Rhode Island state leaders will gather